Good day everyone. So for today, we are going to talk the why and how of school and community partnership and the legal and sociological basis of school and community partnership. Okay, so what are the opportunities for school community partnership? So, partnership implies two parties are helping each other. Both parties benefit. This means that if a school community's partnership exists, both parties benefit from relationship. Thus, in the following paragraphs, we shall present that communities can do for schools and what schools can do for communities. Okay, here are the examples of what a community can do for schools. Number 1, Brigada Escuela. This program engages all education stakeholders to contribute their time, effort, and resources in ensuring the public schools facilities are set in the time for the forthcoming school opening. It takes place more or less 2 weeks before classes begin in June. This is a school maintenance program that has been institutionalized since 2009 when DepEd issued DepEd Order number 100. Number 2, curriculum development. This can mean the use of community resources for learning. Example, museum, elders for the community as key informants in research or resource and the study of local history. Number 3, work experience programs. Business establishment can offices in the community can serve as training ground for learners. A concrete example is the work immersion required of senior high school students. In this work immersion, students are given the opportunity to work in relevant establishments or offices in the community to help develop them the competencies, work ethics, and the values relevant to pursuing further education and or the joining the world of work. Partner offices for immersion provide senior high school students with opportunities. Number 1, to become familiar with the workplace. Number 2, for employment simulation. And number 3, to apply their competencies in areas of specialization or applied subjects in authentic work environment and closure to DepEd Order number 33/2017. In this school community partnership, the school can fulfill what curriculum requires and may improve under curriculum basis, communities feedbacks, enable the students to undergo hands-on work experience, while community establishment contribute to the formation of graduates who are more ready for life and more equipped for the world of work, and the community are the ultimate beneficiaries of these graduates who have been more prepared through work immersion. Some schools call this service learning since it actively involves students in a wide range of experiences which benefits students and the community at the same time fulfilling the requirements of our curriculum. Number 4, remediation and enrichment classes. Parents and retired teachers may be involved in the school reading, remediation, and learning enrichment program. Number 5, youth development programs. The young may involve themselves in youth development programs and develop their skills and talents, learn how to deal positively with peers and adults, and serve as resources in their communities. Number 6, community service. Example of community service are students participating in tutorial programs, cleanup drive for river, assisting in medical mission, school head involved in planning local celebrations, teachers managing programs, project activities, and the school band playing in fiesta parade. Okay, so let's move to what can schools do for communities in return. Schools may allow the community to use schools' resources. Here are the concrete examples enumerated by the DepEd Primer on School Community Partnership. First, classroom use as a polling place and venue for medical mission, which is may co-sponsor with the Rural Health Unit. Next is school use by the Rural Health Unit for Mothers class on child care. Next is school use as an evacuation center, school facilities used for community assemblies, school basketball court use for local celebrations and barangay sport league. Schools conduct livelihood skills training programs for parents and out-of-school youth by using school resources. And the last, livelihood skills training for parents and out-of-school youth by teachers.
Now, let's move the learning from the experiences of schools and community partners. School community partnerships are important for creating a supportive learning environment that promotes student learning and success. These partnerships provide access to a wealth of resources, expertise, and support that can help schools support the needs of their students and families. And now here are concrete examples. Number 1. Dumingaga Central School, Dumingag, Zamboanga del Sur. Strong school community partnership. Feeding program was maintained by community donors, Mother Butler, Mission Guild, Barangay Council, Office of the Mayor, parents who budgeted, cook, purchase. Kiddie Cup classes. Cups lectures on good manners and right conduct, drum addiction, child abuse, child welfare, municipal welfare and development office. Municipal Health Office conducted special classes on health and nutrition, rights of the child. Number 2, Angels Magic Spot and Project Rich, etc. Pimbo Elementary School, Makati. Pimbo Angels Magic Spot or PAMS were the volunteer environmental steward students of Pimbo Elementary School, while Magic Spots were the small dump sites or empty lots in the barangay which were converted by the students into vegetable garden from which members of the barangay could harvest for home supply, the school for their feeding program, or sold them for cash for the purchase of seedlings and planting of more vegetables. PAMS brought together students, teachers, school head, parents, barangay officials, and other members of the community. Clean up little nooks for garbage and converted them into green areas with vegetables. Shared by all, it also taught gardening skills and positive attitude toward work to students and supplemented the feeding program for the underweight and malnourished in the school. Revitalized enthusiasm for assistance to children of humanity. In short, REACH, where each teacher adopted one student and acted as his mentor for the entire school year. The teachers have free tutorial to the adopted student during his/her free time. Visit the student's family every now and in some instances have the student a daily allowance of 10 pesos from the teacher's own pocket. Urbanidad kids were ideal students who acted as role models for the students and the Pimbo community. They were the cleanest, most well-mannered, and most diligent in class. Green of its wall on loaded stomach and short balls. Every recess, children who were selected by the school as bowls beneficiaries due to malnutrition were provided a free bowl of lugaw. Pira sa Panahon was a weekly trash market where students, their parents, and other members of community were invited to bring their recyclable garbage. The project helped the school purchase the necessary supplies and was able to support 2 students to 2010 math competition in Singapore. Sociological basis of school partnership. Sociological basis of school community partnership. The rearing and education of the child in the primary obligation of parents. The school, the church, and other social institutions come into assist parents and families to fulfill their irreplaceable obligation. The functionalist theory states that institutions must perform their respective functions for the stability of society. It takes a village to educate to a child African proverb. The rearing and education of a child is the primary obligation